How we doing, party people?
They changed that
Hello.
background music. I think I like it.
They did change it?
The countdown music, yeah, it was different.
As long as it's not
Hello.
elevator music, we're Gucci.
Yeah. We don't know what happened there, but yeah. Welcome. Hey, Tiffany.
Hey, Tiffany. Indeed. How was everyone's week?
Spectacular until today. Like I don't care. This whole 2025 winter is trash. Cold, rain, then it's like 80
Then it's
degrees and back to
uh-huh.
dropping to 30
And back to
degrees back
30.
again.
Yep.
I'm like, just stop. Just stop.
Yeah, the roller coaster has been absurd. I do agree.
Hey, Candy. Hey, Jackie C. Hey, Dr. Wizard.
Candy, what's going on? Lovely to see you. Hey, Jackie. Hey, Dr. Wizard. Sounded like Echo the Dolphin.
Echo of a Dolphin.
Hmm.
Oh, Tiffany had a good week.
I'm glad you had a great week. That is always awesome to hear. All right, well, y'all know the rules and the ways we move. So let's see who gets the first answer incorrect. Take it away, Mary.
All right. What musical group performed the Big Bang Theory song?
I understand your pain, Candy.
I was gonna
I
say
really
it
do.
with a guess. That could
Candy
have been
got
the answer.
it. Candy got it. It is the Bare Naked Ladies. We'll bring up the board.
Indeed, yes.
They're called the what?
The Bare
Bare
Naked
Naked
Ladies.
Ladies. You didn't know that?
No. For some weird
They're
reason,
pretty
I thought
they're a
the
decent
cast
band.
sang it. So I was like,
No. All right. Oh, let me
Tiffany
remove
got
that. Sorry. There it is.
Yeah, we gotta let Tiffany
Yeah,
show
they
that.
are a great band.
All right, Tiffany or Candy, you're picking.
Where are we going there, Lady Candy?
All based on the song. And I think we have one category about the show.
Characters.
Oh, that's the category about the show.
And that's the category.
wait, what's the category?
Big Bang
Characters.
Theory
That's me.
Characters.
Yep.
Okay.
Okay. Number 1. When Penny gets hooked on an online video game, Age of Conan, after watching Sheldon play, her online character's name was what?
Oh man, I remember that episode. I do not remember the answer to this question though.
I don't know the answer to I didn't know the answer to this one, but I liked when Sheldon was depressed and he goes, "I'm going for a walk," and he goes for a walk in a video game.
That's something that you definitely would do.
That is classic Sheldon.
I liked it
You never
because
watched the show?
she was feeling bad anyway, so she got hooked on this game, and then she just she forgot what day it was. She didn't go to work. She was sitting in her couch with Cheetos in her hair. it was
3
hilarious.
days. And she was like, "Wait, it's Thursday? What? I was supposed to be at work yesterday." Yeah, you were, ma'am.
And the answer is
Queen Penelope.
All right, I think we have an Apu.
It is. Didn't Tiffany have it?
Tiffany?
Did Tiffany have
got it. Tiffany did get it. Yes. Thank
Hey, well done, Tiffany.
Well done, Tiffany. Queen Tiffany.
I normally don't have the feed up or the chat up. I do today. Okay. Leonard's mother is a psychiatrist and a neuroscientist. Psychiatrist and a neuroscientist. What does his father do?
She's also insufferable. Her whole personality is so weird.
I like Leonard got along with Sheldon's moms, and Sheldon got along with Leonard's
I
moms.
know.
Yeah,
I was like, wait a
that was a
minute.
very interesting dynamic.
Actually, you want to date Shelton, or am I tripping on something? Or no? I
Did
don't
who
know.
want to date Sheldon?
I'm Leonard's mom. Was I tripping? I think it's some other show.
I don't remember that. Yeah, Candy, I agree. She is a nightmare. You said a plumber. Oh, yeah, Jackie, you definitely have never watched this show. His mom would never marry a plumber.
That's Joe. Joe the plumber. You know.
And
All
the answer is
Answer is he's an anthropologist,
right, copying Tiffany. Tiffany got it again.
Oh, yeah, she's got
which
the
is
knowledge.
which is why his middle name is Leaky.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah.
I
Okay.
know the answer to the next one.
Howard wanted a cool nickname for his astronaut as an astronaut, and he really wanted the name Rocket Man, and he tried very hard to get it. But by accident, he ended up with what name? What was his nickname? His
He
astronaut
failed
nickname? What the other astronauts
miserably.
called him?
He failed miserably at that nickname.
And it's all because of his mother.
Hmm. She also has issues,
She
but
did.
she did have her
Howard!
sweet moments though.
Howard!
I was waiting for like one episode for the reveal. No.
I always like when Bernadette did the mom's voice.
Yeah, the actual actress passed away, and that's why they took her character
Yeah,
out. I think, if I remember
Oh.
correctly.
Yeah.
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 R.I.P. to that lovely lady.
So they wrote her. How did they wrote her out?
Oh, I don't remember. I think it was maybe an
Died.
accident in the bathroom.
Yes, in the bathtub. That's right.
Yeah.
Yeah.
And then they had to like hurry up and plan this feast to get rid of all of the food that was left in the fridge because she made like everything from scratch, had all types of meats marinating in the freezer, but then there was a power outage and the food was going to spoil, so they had to eat it within like a day. It was a lot of food, a lot of briskets.
Hey, I gotta rewatch this damn series. Oh my gosh, it's been a
Yes,
minute.
you should.
Answer is
The answer is Fruit Loops.
Howard, come get your Food Loops. All right, we got Candy and Tiffany.
Okay. Raj, in the early seasons, Raj's apartment he called his apartment what? His apartment had a name. What did he call his apartment in the early seasons?
the dude must have like a good like budget since he was still living with his moms.
I don't think he'd ever had to do anything with budget. I think he really he was a mama's boy, and she spoiled him rotten. And from everything we know about her character, she was a great cook. So I mean, I would have liked to get some briskets like every day. Also, not have to pay rent. Also,
And Fruit Loops.
seems like a win-win. think they ended up like donating the furniture to their favorite comic book store or something.
And the answer is
The answer is the Raj Mahal.
I think that one's an Apu. I didn't know that
Oh,
one.
Raj.
Okay. When people say, Sheldon, when people say he's crazy or he's insane, he tells them that he knows he's not because why? He knows he's not crazy
There's a very
because
yeah. Okay, I just remembered what it was. Uh-huh.
just thinking of like smart ass responses he would say.
No, this is Sheldon.
Could also be correct.
He's never really just a smartass. There's always something very intentional and very
he's,
factual
he's
with his
sarcasm impaired.
responses. Yeah. To us, it may sound like sarcasm. He literally is just telling the fact.
But I still haven't seen Young Sheldon though.
I mean, there's some people I know liked it. I tried watching it the first season. It gave me a few chuckles, but it wasn't as good as adult Sheldon.
Young Sheldon really didn't. I mean, it did and it didn't follow along with the show. I mean, itself, the way he described his childhood in the show
The
and the
lore.
way in Big Bang Theory and the way it was in Young Sheldon was not quite the same.
Mm. Okay, see, so Tiffany and Candy say they love it. So I mean, yeah, that tracks. There's a few people I know that like it, and a few
Because
that I
he talks in
know,
the show
including
about
myself, that
his
don't.
mom and dad got a divorce and his dad remarried. But in Young Sheldon, he died.
Damn,
Oh, well.
So
he died. Yeah, you can't change the lore like that. That's a big thing to try to change. Interesting.
Could be a different universe.
That would make that makes even less sense.
It sounds like a plot hole.
Mm-hmm.
Hey, with the multiverse and the way how he's a fan of
The
comics.
writers pulled a Dan and Dave. They forgot that his dad got divorced.
And the answer is
I'm not crazy. My mom had me tested.
Yep.
I got Candy and Tiffany.
That's it.
All right.
Indeed.
Candy, you're picking again.
I'm gonna start using that at work.
So do we have guest stars on it as our pictures?
Yes, we have the cast, and there were 3 extra slots besides that. So I think Spock was a good choice, and then there's 2 others that are also relative to the show.
Hopefully you did Professor Proton.
No, I thought about doing it, but I couldn't remember what his name was. I had his face in my head, but I couldn't remember what else I'd seen him in to search it.
Astrology.
Astrology, that's me. All right, hold on. Let me find the right slide. Binaries, I'm gonna show you some star signs, and you tell me what sign they are.
I forgot I could see the backstage. So I was tripping for a second. I'm like, why are the slides moving?
I see, and that's another reason why I wanted you guys to sign in, so you could see. So even if my thing goes wonky, you guys can still pull the slides up and go through them. So here's the first one. What star sign is that? Let's see how fast you can Google on that.
Oh, I'm not good at this.
I'm real bad at this because I look at those and I cannot see in those stars what they see and call them whatever they call them. I don't see a fish. I don't see anything.
I'm
Except
better
stars.
at interpreting
I can see the Big
clouds.
Dipper and the Little Dipper. That's it.
I don't know all of them, but I do. I do also know Big Dipper, Little Dipper. I know my sign, and my favorite one is Orion, the hunter. So I always know where to find him, and because of that, I always know where to find Taurus.
Well, yeah,
right
I know where that's at too because they're kind of all connected there.
The belts, yeah.
But it still doesn't look like a hunter to me. A belt. I get the belt.
Mm-hmm.
The arms and legs and whatever. It's got a belt.
So, what is a trogdor? Please explain.
And answer is what?
I did, what Dr. Wizard just put in the chat. I don't know what that is. And the answer is Scorpio.
We have an Apu.
The Burninator. That sounds like something Professor Doofenshmirtz would come up with.
My gosh. I did have a Perry the Platypus
Oh.
onesie too.
Perry the Platypus. Speaking of which, if you were paying attention to what I was saying just now, you might figure what this one is out.
Tuning fork.
They look like someone like waving their hands in the air.
What else does that look like, though?
Squatting long arms.
Siege, I can see.
Upside down stick man with no head. I mean, low key, yeah, it looks like that too.
And someone like right next to the person was like,
You're
"No,
not
it wasn't even
correct."
something else."
They're not even guessing. Every time we have guesses, yeah.
Oh no, there's a few. There's
We
some
got
guesses up there.
Yeah, we got some.
And the answer is
Yes, and those were absolutely correct. Taurus.
Taurus. All right. Candy and Tiffany.
Yes. Next.
Oops. I have a cat who wants to come in. I'll be right back.
Small hint. This one was guessed earlier, but it was incorrect. If I remember correctly. I might be wrong in that. They'll take my hint. Never mind. Hey, Carol.
hey.
Thank you for stopping in. And yes, Carol actually is out live streaming being the awesomest activist on YouTube. So
Nice.
definitely check her out. That's all right. We'll forgive spellings on this one because yes, some of those they're extra in their spelling. You're good. I got you.
And the answer is.
And the answer is Sagittarius.
Sagittarius. It is Tiffany. Jackie C.
Indeed. Next. I forget which one this is. And I meant to put it on the answer sheet, but I did not.
That looks like a back scratcher.
It's like a fishing rod. It's the fishing rod.
Or a wheelbarrow. The water bearer? I can't think in my brain what that one looks like. I don't remember what that one looks like.
I'm gonna laugh if that's the answer.
If what's the answer? The water bearer?
Yeah.
I don't believe it is.
And the answer is
The answer is, I actually got it right, Aries.
Aries, the ram. All
That's
I'm
right.
me.
assuming, Tiffany, that you
How
are an
how
Aries
how
and
you get
that's
a
why
ram
you
out of
you
that?
found
I
that.
don't know.
Yeah, see, that's me. Does that look like a ram
Yeah.
to you?
No.
That's my sign.
Tiffany.
It's more about the horns.
Tiffany and Jackie C. Like a little kid showing their picture. That's what it is. Okay. So that's a ram.
All right.
These ancient people were just weird. If
Mhm.
they could look
I
at that,
mean,
they had to
yeah.
be smoking something to look up in the sky and see a ram.
I
I
don't
saw a
think it
black
was
tractor.
smoking for them. No, I think they drank a lot.
Ah, okay.
Looks like a neckerchief.
Well, the next time I'm tipsy, I'm gonna look up in the sky. I should be seeing the same things. That's all I'm saying.
Like I said, I'm better at interpreting clouds.
If I was playing, I would absolutely know this one because this is one half of what I am on a cusp.
To be like on the cusp, it'd be like what, 2 or 3 days or something for the new one.
Um, I want to say there's about a week, about
I
six or
agree. It
seven
looks like
days.
panties. It does. I agree.
you,
Oh shoot.
you, the irony of that. If you know who I am, that and I've never noticed it. Now that's all I can see.
Looks like
Hilarious.
panties. Yeah. It does, Jackie C. Jackie C
I
gets a
love that.
funny point.
No, she gets 2 funny points for that. I love that for me. My sign looks like panties. I happen to like things in panties.
And the answer is
The answer is Capricorn.
All right.
Oh
Uh,
man.
we got Tiffany, Candy, Jackie C. What is Capricorn? Capricorn's
Capricorn is a sea goat.
a sea goat. Okay.
Well, at
Yes.
least it looks like panties. It doesn't look like a stick, which is what Aries looks like a stick that you pick
yeah.
up off the ground.
Jackie, thank you so much for putting that in my brain. Oh man. Okay, I believe that was my last astrology question. Let me
All right.
remove
So who's
this and get
picking?
the board
Candy's.
back
Oh
up.
no, wait, no. I'm sorry. That was Tiffany, Candy, Jackie C. So Tiffany's picking.
Yeah, Tiffany's picking.
That was entertaining.
Oh man.
You're forgiven for no Professor Proton.
I mean, I can fix. I
No,
was
no, no, no,
literally
no, no, no.
typing right now. I can fix it.
Dinos in
Dinos in
film.
film.
Random.
Hey, that's me. I was about to say something, but that's like one of the answers for later on. So never mind.
Yeah, don't do that.
All right. Stop myself this time around. All right. No, then I realized some of these are actually not only film, but like verse a book. But anywho, first one in the year 2055, which is around the corner. A greedy entrepreneur makes a fortune with his company, Time Safari Incorporation, which allows millionaires to travel back to the prehistoric era to hunt dinosaurs. Name this film. In the year 2055, a greedy entrepreneur makes a fortune with his company, Time Safari Incorporation, which allows millionaires to travel back to the prehistoric era to hunt dinosaurs. This is also a book, too.
Interesting.
I think I read it either in freshman or sophomore year of high school. I think it was freshman. I think it was.
I never heard that one.
Yeah, I've not heard of this one either. But speaking of like prehistoric stuff, you guys hear about the direwolves being brought
Yeah,
back from extinction?
and they're gonna do woolly mammoth, I think.
Yeah, like they are speed running us to the Jurassic Park
Yeah.
extinction level event. Like I don't,
Do not do a
I
velociraptor,
just
please.
again stop touching stuff, y'all. Please stop touching
We
stuff.
saw the
Scientists,
movie. Don't touch the velociraptor.
just because you can does not mean you should. But with that said, though, I will take 4 of those direwolf pups, please. And when you get to the dragons, I'll take 1 of those eggs as well. Thanks.
And the answer is A Sound of Thunder.
Jackie C in the very end.
Jackie coming in at the right there at the last second.
Next one.
You say that again.
Only Jackie C.
Just Jackie
Okay,
C.
all right. I heard that.
Yeah,
You said no,
I saw
before.
that.
Second one.
I think
A
they should have called him
space-time
Puppy.
vortex sucks a scientist, his assistant, and a survivalist into a world populated by dinosaurs and a painful, slow creatures called Sleeslacks.
Oh my gosh.
Oh, this one I
A
have
I
seen.
know
space-time
this
vortex
one.
sucks a scientist, his assistant, and a survivalist into a world populated by dinosaurs and a painful, slow creatures called Sleeslacks.
Uh-huh.
When I saw this movie, I was like,
Yeah.
why on earth are they this slow?
Yeah.
Yeah, when we finish, we'll tell you where it came from.
I appreciated that they named the 2 boys, Remus and Romulus. That makes sense for wolves, if you know your Roman mythology, and also Star
Oh,
Trek
yeah.
lore. It's in there too. But naming the girl pup Khaleesi, I would have preferred Nymeria. If we're really gonna do the wolf things, then let's keep it all the
Absolutely.
way with the wolf names. You know,
Right.
Nymeria would have been so much better. But they didn't consult me, so
It should have been a vote.
Right.
But then again, knowing them, it would have been way
At
worse.
least
way worse.
Liana.
could have been Sansa or Arya. See, when it comes to those 2 specific names, I would say Arya first every time.
Hmm.
Sansa was not a wolf.
And the
She lost her
answer
wolf
is
too early. She didn't have a chance to bond.
I think she would have bonded with something else. That magic is too strong. Sorry, go ahead. You said answer is. My bad.
it's okay. Land of the Lost.
Yes. Based on the original TV show, that was terrible.
Yeah.
Oh no.
It was really hokey.
I think only Tiffany got it. Yeah, Tiffany.
Yeah.
Next one. This 20th Century Studios animated movie franchise with 5 films and a 6th one on the way and a spin-off revolves around a woolly mammoth, a saber-toothed tiger, and a sloth.
My
Such a great
favorite.
series.
One
Yes,
of my
such a great
favorites.
series.
And the
I
squirrel.
love all of them.
Well, I think it's a
Love
squirrel.
all of
Or
them.
the prehistoric squirrel.
I watch a lot of movies. I seldom buy any. I've got all of those.
You said she bonded with the hound. I mean, yeah, but not in that type of way. Bonding with the human. I mean, she was going to do that anyway, just because they were in proximity of each other. But it's not the same as with an actual direwolf. But I think all of them have the potential to also be not just wargs but also skin changers. So if some other, I don't know, special animal were to be around her, I think she'd be able to connect with it. That's just how their magic blood works. Their magic blood is supercharged.
And the answer is Ice Age.
Yep.
Yes.
Got
Manny.
Candy, Tiffany, Jackie C.
Oh, enjoy a slice for me, Jackie.
Yeah, pizza.
I like pizza. Yeah, Arya can with cats, and I think she would be able to with a lot of other animals as well. I feel like she'll be around like Varamir Sixskins in the lore.
Next one. Oh my God. This movie follows an ambitious filmmaker who cohorts his cast and hired ship crew to travel to a mysterious Skull Island where they encounter various prehistoric creatures.
You know, the new lore that they've done around the main star creature of this franchise has really kicked up.
Mm-hmm.
I really like how they've been doing that MonsterVerse.
I need to watch. I think it's on what is that on Max? Didn't they do like a TV series or something on it?
Yeah, there's a TV series. I have not watched the
Yeah.
whole thing, but I consume a lot of TV shows through Daniel CC Movies channel where he recaps the whole season in lovely detail. So yeah, I can tell you everything that happens. But I haven't watched it myself.
And we got it. Answer is King Kong.
All right,
Boom.
we
Check.
got Candy, Tiffany, Dr. Wizard, Jackie C.
Oh, you must watch a bunch of Minecraft, Candy.
And more, yeah, I understand.
And the last one. This film is set on the fictional island near Costa Rica, where a wealthy businessman and a team of genetic scientists have created a wildlife park of de-extinct dinosaurs.
Fast fingers.
They need to stop touching shit.
I heard the book was like way more graphic.
Probably. I forgot they were books.
Yeah.
Let me see if I can find the audio of that.
Is it Michael Crichton?
Is it Michael Crichton?
Is it?
I love Michael
Okay.
Crichton. Michael Crichton wrote the book that that Antonio Banderas movie, The 13th Warrior, was based on. Actually, I think me,
He did
Fandom and Live, we
Westworld,
reviewed
too.
that book.
Yeah.
Yeah, that's right, and he did also do Westworld. Yeah, we reviewed the book on Lavlov's channel many years ago, and it's a great book. The movie is also really cool. The book is called Eaters of the Dead, I believe.
Yes, it is Michael Crichton. Thank you, Tiffany.
Hey. And the answer is Jurassic Park.
Candy, Tiffany, Dr. Wizard. That's it.
Yeah, I will definitely check
Jackie
out
C was probably eating her pizza.
that
Huh, that's what Maria was eating.
All right. Candy, you're picking.
I agree, Candy. I think it would definitely be birds.
Oceans, that's me. Oh, we're doing good on switching the hosts or the
I want
Oh
to
yeah,
say
everyone went one.
Yeah, everybody got one. All right, Oceans is me. I will name 3 islands. And of all 3 of these islands are in this ocean, so you name the ocean. Okay. And some of the islands are in both, so you have to listen to all 3. All right. Baffin, Svalbard, and Dixon Island. What ocean is that in? Baffin, Svalbard, Dixon Island.
I have a question about that last one. Once we get to it, Mary.
Okay. I got it from Wikipedia.
Oh no, just I don't. It's not in my memory banks.
Okay.
The name of it. That's why I was looking like, huh, interesting. I think because of Bloodlines candy when it comes to Sansa, not only birds, but if like the bats are still around, I think she could connect with that also.
Or maybe trout.
Trout, yeah, but trout wouldn't be usable in anything. I mean, and you very well no. It does sound comical. No, I know, but you could very well be correct. I mean, who's to say Asha Greyjoy isn't going to pop up, or Euron's crazy ass isn't going to pop up, actually being able to connect and control a kraken? It's possible.
Mm.
But I say bats because that's like where the magic in their bloodline starts, at least for Catelyn's side, with House Lofton and House Went and the giant bats and what Madeleine Lofton and all her spells that she was doing.
See you, Jackie. Enjoy your pizza.
Oh, bye, Jackie. See you next time. Come check us out tomorrow when me and the ladies talk about Wheel of Time.
All right.
The answer is.
It is the Arctic Sea. And I think Dixon, when I remember looking, was off of Russia. Dr. Wizard, Tiffany. All right. Next one. Honshu, Tasmania, Vanuatu. Honshu, Tasmania, Vanuatu.
Forgot the mood music.
Speaking of oceans, I was thinking about going on a cruise this summer.
Oh, nice.
Since the planes be
cool.
like iffy, like, you know, lately.
Well, if all things go well, I'm kind of moving in the shadows until then. But come June, I would be able to actually go on a cruise myself.
Nice.
And why is that, you may ask? That is because I actually passed my citizenship test.
Yay.
But now I have to wait for the swearing-in ceremony, which isn't until June.
Oh, okay.
It normally is like a couple of months like afterwards, or
I don't know. I don't know. For the process from like the beginning with the application and stuff, what my lawyer did tell me is mine ran through a lot faster than it usually does. So yeah, I sent all praises up.
Nice. Well, congratulations.
Grazie.
Yeah.
Yeah. So if I disappear before that, though, come look for me because Ice can still literally can still snatch me up right now.
I mean, you got your sword in the background, so you know.
You think that's gonna stop them?
Might stop like one or two. Go down a blaze of glory.
One or two. One or two.
Yeah, I gotta get my passport renewed.
Ma'am, I've heard many a horror story. I've heard many a horror story. People that did not think that they would.
Yeah.
We need all the luck we can get right now. I think it's funny
you are not allowed to smile in your picture.
Really?
Yeah.
No,
you're not.
Wow.
I wanted to get the photo, and I have the photo taken and everything, but they said no smiling. So I
really want to add like a duplicate.
It's just miserable looking, you know.
I had a duplicate one, and my mom was like, "David, you never smile." I'm like, "But you can't." They told me I can't smile.
That is so. I wonder when that rule got set in place, because I still have my passport from when I was 6, going back to Guyana, and I was smiling in that picture.
I don't know.
I was at, what was that, 1986, I think? That's wild.
All right, answer is Pacific Ocean. Candy and Dr. Wizard. Yeah, thanks, Candy. All right. All right. Next one, Madagascar, Zanzibar, and Reunion. That's a funny, Tiffany. Madagascar, Zanzibar, and Reunion.
How did that work out? They let all three of them be in there? Interesting. How old was that passport, Tiffany?
But now aren't they coming out with those regular IDs, or you can use that as a passport now?
The real IDs, yeah. If you guys have not heard, for everyone in the US, definitely go get the real ID format for your license.
Yeah, I
or
have that.
whichever one you have.
Yeah, I have that.
It's becoming more and more relevant, that's probably the second thing that I'm going to do after I get sworn in.
It was funny when I went to go get it. I went to one of the photo centers that didn't do it, but it had like the driver's license places, and fortunately I had all the documentation by accident because we picked up the mail because you needed 2 bills. I'm like, we just picked up our bills out of the mail. So I was like, that's good.
That. Yeah, take your light bill in.
Yeah, for me, I use my selective service paperwork as one of the proofs, and this guy was like, "What's this?" I'm like, "The selective service." He's like, "What's this?" I'm like, "You don't know what the selective service thing is?"
Right? How do you not know what's on the list, bro? You work here.
I was like questioning. I'm like, okay, maybe he's nervous, he's new, or something. I was like questioning everything.
That's wild.
Hell, I even questioned like, what the hell is this type of paper for a second? I'm like, no, something's wrong here. Get someone else. Answer
it. It is Indian Ocean, Dr. Wizard, and Tiffany. All right, next one. Prince Edward, Falkland, and Azores.
Azores. Is that Greek?
Azores. I think it's African.
Ah. Azores.
I'm not positive though. Which kind of was a clue. Prince Edward, Falkland, Azores. Wait, I think we got it.
Answer is.
It is the Atlantic Ocean. Candy, Dr. Wizard, and Tiffany. And last but not least, the Heard, McDonald, and Shag Islands.
I do not remember this one in my memory banks at all.
But the Heard and McDonald have been in the news lately. Heard, McDonald, and Shag Islands. I went the ocean.
Were one of the hill tribes in the Vale was led by a guy named Shaga, or am I?
Oh yeah. Shaga, okay. Yeah.
All roads lead back to Thrones.
Mm-hmm. What was it? The Black Ears or I forget all the tribes.
I don't remember what they're called. I remember the burnt ears, and then
Burnt
there's
Ears, yes.
something with fingertips. I think that may be a wildling tribe. Yeah, the Blackfoots. That's a wildling tribe. Shaga, son of Dolph.
Yes. In the show, that was one funny scene when they were starting the battle and they're all going in the battle, and then Tyrion gets knocked out.
Yeah.
What happened?
Like at least every time Tyrion was really put to the test like that, he anteed up. There's only like once or twice where we saw him physically hide from a fight.
Oh, he didn't hide. He just got beat up.
Oh no, that's what I'm saying. Yeah, whenever it was time to fight, he showed up. In that one, sadly, he couldn't stay up when he showed up. Sadly. And the answer
it's the Southern Ocean. Tiffany got it. So Tiffany,
I don't know why I can't remember ever learning about the Southern Ocean.
It's like the Antarctic Ocean.
No, did they change the name then? I think that's what it was, because I remember the Antarctic Ocean.
Yeah, those pesky penguins.
Mythology. And that is back to me. Let me scroll. So I am again going to show you some pictures of young, or it's not young, but the offspring of some of the gods in Greek and Roman, mostly Greek for this one, to the tune of what is one of my favorite shows that me and Meeks reviewed last year. So let me remove that. And tell me who the daddy. And yes, while you see four different faces here, they are the same character.
I was about to say, I'm looking at Medusa. I'm like, what the hell? And then I'm like, okay, I understand.
Outside of that, yeah. Three of them are from the movie verse, and one is from the TV show. And if you haven't watched the Percy TV show, you should definitely go watch it. It was pretty awesome.
Mm-hmm. I recommend the TV show, not the trash ash movie that they gave us.
I mean, well, see, those two movies are some of those movies that are trash, but you can still sit and enjoy, like just for the nostalgia. So, and Lord Stark is in it. He didn't die in that one, so
he should have.
He was being a dick. Yeah, he was. You know nothing of mythology. Oh. Well, start off with Percy Jackson. The kids would probably like it too.
Because it started as a bedtime story for a son, the author Rick Riordan, and then turned into a book series.
Yeah, and it was a really sweet reason that he did it too. That it's why all of those kids have ADHD. It's because when his son was diagnosed with it, he wanted to make sure that his kid knew that just because he had this one thing doesn't mean that he should discount himself in any way, shape, or form. So all of the Half-Bloods, they all have ADHD to deal with, and they go through a lot of stuff, but they always end up fighting back and coming out stronger. And I love Rick Riordan for that. And the answer is Poseidon.
All right,
that is Poseidon in the movies and Poseidon from the TV show.
Tiffany.
All right, next up, Lady Annabeth. And while I do like Alexandra Daddario for playing that character in the movie, baby girl that played Annabeth in the TV show, she did that. And the writing for her character was so much better than in the movies.
Because that woman looks like a full-grown adult. And the way how they was trying to pair her up with
Oh,
Earthy, I'm like, what's going on here, people?
I did not like how they aged them up. I'm glad that Rick Riordan had a huge hand in doing the TV show, and they kept it close to exactly what the ages were in the books. So you thought, are you guessing Madonna? You know what? Madonna does have striking eyes, or at least she did in her younger years. So I could see where that might come into play. You said you have a neurospicy household. I have some folks like that. Yes, I understand. Is anyone else hearing an echo? Or is it just me?
Is. I just heard like the ringtone.
Oh no, that wasn't an echo. All right, might just be me. Athena.
All right, we got Tiffany.
See, and Felicia's totally missing out because we're both big Mythology and Percy Jackson fans. Next up, I call this character Fuckboy, but his actual name is Luke.
I didn't mind the casting with this one, the movie.
I didn't either. I think he played the part the way it was written for him to play it. But again, with the ages, they very much aged him down, which was the correct way to do it for the TV show. And that Luke, I think he had a little bit more moxie. He's a little bit more devious than the one in the movie. And I really like who they picked to pay to play his dad in the show. It fit perfectly.
I think season 2 is supposed to come out next year? I think, or this year?
Yeah, I think it's next year. Yeah, they're filming it now, but like all of them have gone through puberty now, so they look like little grown adults.
No, but it has to happen.
Like especially Walker. Walker got tall.
Mm-hmm. And the answer is
Hermes.
All right.
Played in TV by Lin-Manuel. What's it? Lin-Manuel Miranda, something like that.
We got Tiffany again. Just copy Tiffany.
And I love that you know all these answers. All right, next one. Hello, Clarice. And I think I definitely like the TV show Clarice better than the movie. The movie one they seemed like they just overdid it with the way she was acting. But the girl on the TV show, it played very well along the same lines as the book Clarice. Which is always awesome when actors can nail it like that.
I know we're not getting sponsored by Disney Plus. It was really a damn good show.
No, we're not. Yeah, it really was just a good show. Yeah, you Disney, you can get this promotion for free right now. Only the first one's free. Okay, if you want more than that, we need to talk about the size of that bag. You said none of these people have been hot so far? You know what? That's fair. That's fair. But the one counter that I will say for that is it's like when you're trying to cast Valyrians in Game of Thrones. They're ridiculously levels of pretty, handsome, and sexiness that they're just born with. There's not people in the world that look like that. I do believe I saw it. Correct answer, Ares. And I love Tiffany. That Edge from WWE is playing Ares. It fits so well.
All right, we got Tiffany again.
Mythology equals daddy. I think that was my last one.
Up,
Is that
okay.
5?
I need the
Or
board
is
for
there?
Tiffany.
Yeah,
I don't know.
I'm double checking.
You didn't put the answers
Oh.
in. So.
Yeah, I know. So, what I'm going to do though is just remove it and then check. Oh, nope. There's another.
Okay.
And this young lady's name is Talia.
I was going to say
Or
that, but I
Thalia.
figured maybe it was just me. Maybe I missed something.
You know, that's why I was asking. I legit couldn't remember if that was the last one or not. And this is the young lady who will be playing her in the TV show in season 2.
It's usually when you guys say that, oh, it was the last one, and I've still got a blank row here, I think, you scare me.
Good.
Is this the last one though, Sword? It's not the same person. No.
No, one's the TV show, one's the movie.
Yeah.
Right. Yeah.
But this
on the left
TV
is-
show, they're like it's way more diverse than in the movies.
Yep, which is exactly how Rick Riordan wrote these books. He's very, very inclusive in the characters he creates. And all of his books also, all of the main characters in somewhere, it's full shared universe. Like, what is it? I think there's the Kane Chronicles that deals with Egyptian mythology. And they have a side story that they crosses over with Annabeth and Percy while they're trying to track down, I think it was Ptolemy from history, because he was doing some random fuckery. And they had to go stop him. Then there's the Norse Gods series is Magnus Chase, I believe. And if you recognize that last name, that's Annabeth's last name. They're cousins.
Ah.
So yeah, it's really cool how he goes around. He connects like all of our real world mythologies.
He like established it like way early on. I think it was like in the first book or so, where he was like, "Oh yeah, like we're over here. This like other pantheon is over here." I'm like, "Wait, hold up!" And next thing you know, the others like came into being. I'm like, "Okay, he's world building here."
I agree. She does have an impeccable jawline. You are correct. And the answer is Zeus.
Rest in peace, man.
Rest in peace, Lance. You will be missed, but I'm stoked to see how Courtney B. Vance comes through and plays this character.
All right, we got Tiffany. Tiffany, you are picking.
Yeah, Tiffany's kind of
Tiffany ran that category
right now. The whole category. I see you. I see you out there, girl. I see you. Where are we headed to next, ma'am? Oh, take that off. Viruses. The ick.
All right. That's Fandom?
Is that Sword?
No, or Sword.
Or Fandom?
No, that's me. And plus break time. Ain't it? 1, 2, 3.
Is it?
4,
Oh
5.
yeah. Yep. We are at the median.
Oh, we are.
Indeed.
All right. Party.
Yep, and Tiffany was right there with you. Yes, indeed. It's
All
break
right.
time. Go visit the loo, refill your snacks and your beverages, and come back.
And replace Bill Nye with Professor Proton.
Professor Proton. Well, Bill Nye's cool. Bill Nye's so cool, though. All right. And chime in the chat when you guys are back, so we know. I will say that the Professor Proton character, he reminded me a lot of Mr. Wizard. Who was he was basically Bill Nye back in the day when I was a wee child. and he was my introduction into the coolness of science. Costume change.
Thank you, AK.
You are most welcome.
Did we get scores?
Oh,
Not
no,
just
yeah.
yet.
Oh, sorry.
So one of your favorite Stargate episodes. It's the one with Bill Nye and Neil deGrasse Tyson. Which one was Neil in? I think I remember the Bill Nye one, or were they in it together?
Degrassi, the TV show?
No. Neil deGrasse Tyson, the scientist.
Oh, clip that out.
And also, I love Stargate. See, and I'm a big fan of Atlantis. Also, that is not coming up in my memory banks. It has been a while though, and I did used to partake of what they call the devil's lettuce, so I might not remember some things. Like the last season of Atlantis? No, it probably wasn't Atlantis. It probably was SG-1.
I saw
don't think they
Disney's
would be
Atlantis,
sending
if that
them-
counts.
What'd you say?
I saw Disney Atlantis, if that counts.
No, it does not count. But I did make a really cool thing for Princess Kita from Atlantis.
Hey.
I'll show it to you when we're off stream. Is everyone back? Tiffany, Candy, Dr. Wizard.
Right.
Are we all present and accounted for?
All right, we are doing viruses.
Yes.
Ooh, I wouldn't know any of these.
Maybe you do. If you...
I wouldn't know the name of it. Yeah.
I know 3 of them. One I should know, but I never paid attention to what it was called in the movie.
Yeah, I didn't know that one either. I should know that one, but yeah.
Yeah.
Because one I had to look up. I was like, wait a minute, what is it? Did they ever? And then I looked, I'm like, oh, I guess they did mention it. Maybe it was in a spinoff or something.
Well, maybe to read it opposite, like read what the virus is, and then they have to guess. Might be
Okay,
easier.
that'd be good.
Yeah, yeah.
What it is, I think, say what it is or like what it does, but also give the movie context like you put on the answer sheet.
Okay.
I think that'll help too.
Yeah.
All right. Let's see. Oh, you said it is Atlantis. It's Dr. McKay and Dr. on the day. Okay.
When you guys are ready for the scores,
need
just
to
let
go
me know.
back. Oh yeah, I think we can go ahead.
Okay. I got Tiffany with 96.
Hold on, I wasn't ready.
You just said you were ready.
I mean, we were sitting
Okay.
here. I thought he was ready.
If you had 96.
Candy has 49.
49.
Dr. Wizard has 23.
23.
And Jackie C has 17.
17. Alrighty then. So with this one, I'll pretty much name the zombie virus. You tell me the movie, the TV show, the book, or the video game it came from. First one, the Krypton virus, which they thought that they can cure cancer, but in reality created a zombie virus. I'll give
Say
you a
that
hint.
name
Will
again.
Smith, the Krypton virus.
That's not what you wrote.
What? Am I
Look at the
mispronouncing
answer
it?
key.
No, but then we just say the reverse. I say name the movie or the.
No, you
Yeah.
said Krypton. Isn't that what you said?
Kirpin? Kirppin?
Okay.
Krippin.
Fandom said it with a T.
Oh, my
That was
bad.
Oh, okay.
Yeah, that's what I was saying. That might be something else.
I heard rumors they were making a sequel to this, but then I'm like, why?
I
Ended
think I remember
perfectly.
hearing that too. Yeah, there's no reason to continue that. What else could you possibly tell in that world? It would be the same thing doing over again, just with a different person.
Yeah. And don't kill the dog. Hope I
Seriously,
gave a
that's
hint.
just rude.
I gave
Don't
a
do
hint.
that.
Yeah, don't do that.
I mean, I
Jonathan
think
Crabtree.
we had the answers in before that, though.
Answer is I Am Legend.
Mary
Yes.
Candy and Tiffany.
Next one. The MZD virus spawned from mad cow disease. This zombie virus, called the MZD virus, strained from mad cow disease. And the cast's main objective was simple: find the last Twinkie.
And that's the one I said I should have known, but I didn't pay attention to what it was called. And this is my Princess Keita thing.
Now this one I was like half and half of the sequel to this one. It was okay for what
No,
it
I
was.
didn't
Yeah.
see the sequel.
It's not bad, but it's not as good as the first one.
The first one's great.
Yeah.
Exactly, Tiffany. That's the best
Double
part
tap.
of the first.
That
The
is
rules.
that's rule 23. Now that is rule number 1 for me.
Candy.
Oh,
You
Candy,
gotta.
yeah, I think you would like it. It's hilarious. Let's see who stars in that.
Woody Harrison.
Woody Harrison.
I thought I'd say
Jesse, what's his
Heisenberg,
name?
isn't
That played the worst villain character in Batman.
Bill Murray.
What's Cruella's name? Emma Stone. Yeah, and I don't remember what her little sister's name is.
Yeah.
Rosario Dawson shows up for a cameo. Luke Wilson also comes in for part 2. It's kind of hilarious.
All right.
Abigail
Tiffany.
Breslin, thank you.
Tiffany.
Yep, the answer was Zombieland.
Just Tiffany?
Mm-hmm.
Okay.
Next one. The rage virus. Pretty much broke out after some human activists thought to free some chimpanzees.
Idiots.
The rage virus, which pretty much escaped after an activist thought to free some chimpanzees. There's gonna be multiple answers, really, with this one. Technically.
Yeah, there's like 2 other movies I think that would fit this.
Oh, and a sequel's coming out this summer. Another one. I think the 3rd installment.
Very
Oh,
nice.
wow.
Yeah. I was about to say.
It's the
28 years later.
is it the 3rd installment?
But remember, you're thinking of like 2 movies, so one of them could be for you, maybe more. So.
All right, I think we got the answer.
Yeah, we do. I believe so.
Answer is 28 days later.
Tiffany.
I think it's what, years, I think? I think it's years now. It's like they went from days.
28 days, then 28 weeks.
Yeah,
and
now
I
it's
think
years.
28 years is what's about to come out.
Should have been months.
It could have also been.
Why you skip the months?
12 Monkeys or what's the other one?
Captain Trips. That's not in this, but
the one with Brad Pitt.
Stand. World War Z.
Yeah.
I don't know what that virus was called. All right.
Okay, the next one.
So you have I get that one?
Tiffany. Tiffany's getting them all.
Did.
Okay. He's going to put 5 all the way across here.
Tiffany
There you go.
She's running
Tiffany
this
is running
category.
everybody's pockets right now.
Next one. The wildfire virus. Set in a zombie apocalyptic world where they commonly call the zombies walkers.
Would they call it anything but a zombie?
That's it.
Which I kind of like that touch.
Oh no, even the show too. They don't call them zombies.
No, even the show. Yeah, that's one thing.
It's like one time they mentioned it, but then like every other time someone calls it either walkers or shamblers or
biters, shamblers. Yeah.
And
I think that's clever.
One time.
I like that.
Yeah. It also tells you like what part of the world they are, that they like or state they're in. Like, oh yeah.
Yeah, like they built the world to function as if there was never any concept of a zombie in any type of media. So this is completely new to every person in that world.
All right, we got it.
If it happened to us, I think we would just shoot everybody in the head and it would be over very quickly.
Answer is The Walking Dead.
All right, Tiffany and Candy.
Last on the docket.
And last but not least, the T virus. In both video games, TV shows, and movies. Almost around a biochemical agent from the Umbrella Corporation. Not to rethink that. I just said the answer, but no, I didn't.
No. You said everything associated, but not the actual thing. So yeah, that's cool.
And we got it.
Yeah, this one I did know. Yes.
Answer is Resident Evil.
All right, it is Tiffany and Candy.
Oh, we know what you meant.
Interesting enough, that's another TV show that Lance was in.
The TV show wasn't bad.
Yeah, I liked it.
I think there was like another. I think it was Return to Raccoon City or something like that. Raccoon City. That was god awful terrible. Race after
Yeah,
my
that
mind.
that was the CGI one. Yeah. Mm-mm. So you watched
I
the
mean, a zombie
doc
apocalypse
about?
could happen though.
Oh yeah, absolutely. That is viable, and also the plant zombie
Mhm.
thing could happen because it low key is already happening, just not to humans.
Yet, and if so, I hope I'm gone from this world when it does.
Are you to take me out in the first wave like Meeks is?
Yeah, I'm done.
Meeks and Tanya, yeah.
I've watched too much zombie movies, TV shows, and read up that I'm like, yeah, I can't. I'm done.
That's the people you worry about more than the zombies.
Yes, that's what it is. Unfortunately,
Exactly, yeah. The
So the
zombies
fast
are actually
zombies are slow
easy.
zombies.
Well, see that too. That too. Now, if it's fast zombies, I might be more inclined to be like, okay, you know what? I don't even want to be here for any of that. I'm good. But if it's the zombies from like the Walking Dead or even Night of the Living Dead era, I think I'm fairly certain I could beat that all day. Or maybe not all day. I'm not Captain America, but I can get away in a pinch.
because the 28 days and I think what was it, the Dawn of the Dead from Romero's, like the way how they be sprinting, I'm like, yo, calm down. When you're a human, you were running this fast, like.
Yeah. Well, see, that's the thing though, because their brain doesn't know how to cue their bodies to feel fatigue, so they're at their utmost strength, even while decaying. It is an interesting concept.
All right, Tiffany, you're picking.
Yes.
Yeah, World War Z, they're
these zombies
crazy,
are
really
runners.
fast.
Yeah, they ridiculous sprint.
Oh, yeah.
And building bridges and ladders with their own bodies is wild.
I thought that, oh no, we can just build a wall. And they were like, oh,
Nah.
really?
They were like, oh, you want to see a wall? Hold our undead beer. Billions on top of billions.
Billions and billions.
You know what that reminds me of, Fandom? Tens
Yeah.
across the board.
Immediately I was like, hold up, instead of billions. All right, so this one.
Shout out to Billy Porter.
This animated TV series in which, name the animated TV series in which the character Billionaire Bot makes monocles from the eyes of humans. This animated TV series in which the character Billionaire Bot makes monocles from the eyes of humans.
I have not watched this show in so long. I will say though, coming from a kid that grew up married with children, I was absolutely stoked once I realized who Layla's voice was.
Which one? Which actor?
Peggy Bundy.
Oh, okay.
Billionaire Bot makes monocles from the eyes of humans. That is a wild concept. I don't think I watched enough of this show to remember that.
And the answer is Futurama.
Futurama.
Good show.
Hey, now you got fans.
I got this one.
In which long-running sci-fi series does
Their
the end
score?
of the world occur in the year 5 billion?
It was an Apu.
Apu? Was it Futurama?
Yeah, it was.
Yes. Yep.
Sword gets a point.
In which long-running sci-fi series does the end of the world occur in the year 5 billion?
I have talked about that specific fact for this show a few times. Not here, but in streams for references on my channel. That first part of the sentence, I think, is your clue. It is the longest running sci-fi series to date.
Ever. It will run until the year 5 billion.
I hope so. I hope so. Because it's so very clever how they come up with some of the antagonists in the series. Like
And the
one of
answer
them
is
actually. Go ahead, Phantom. My bad.
Doctor Who.
We got it.
Yes. And we
Tiffany
got that.
and Candy.
Doctor Who or
Doctor
Doctor
Who
by
made
Bob?
me afraid. It made me
That's a
afraid
Big
to go
Bang
back to
thing.
New York for like a year
Mm.
because they made the Statue of Liberty a weeping angel.
Oh.
And why do people never really see it? Why did nobody know? Because there's almost always somebody watching the Statue of Liberty. Think about that.
Next one. What villainous character hijacked a nuclear warhead to hold the world ransom for $100 billion? What villainous character hijacked a nuclear warhead to hold the world ransom for $100 billion?
He ain't heavy. It's just my brother. And another Doctor Who thing that got to me were the Vasha Narada.
What villainous character hijacked a nuclear warhead to hold the world ransom for $100 billion?
All right, they got it.
Yep, there we go.
The answer is
Question.
Dr. Evil.
Dr. Evil.
100 billion, gazillion, quadrillion.
Candy and Tiffany.
Next one. Preparing for Christmas, Americans spent over $1 billion per half hour in 2011 on this colorful shopping day. Preparing for Christmas, Americans spent over $1 billion per half hour in 2011 on this colorful shopping day. And they got that one. Answer is Black Friday.
Right. Quickly, everybody got that. I love that.
You can't even say I'm not American, and I know that one.
No, right, exactly. That's how ridiculous and big that whole thing is, bro. And Black Friday is literally like the worst freaking time ever.
All right.
I shoot for Cyber Monday myself.
Exactly.
I sit in my chair with my
store.
Candy and Tiffany.
If I'm out of anything that the Thursday before, oh well. I'm just gonna sit at home until the weekend comes up.
I'm kind of glad they come up with Cyber Monday because I like sitting in my desk chair with my bunny slippers on shopping.
Sure, you're right. I feel that.
And the last one.
Sorry, go ahead, Phantom.
No, I was reading the comment too. I was like, oh no.
That's what
I'm sorry.
I can only imagine. Oh my goodness.
I'm sorry. I didn't think about that. I'm sorry. I'll take it back. Just pretend I didn't say it.
That is wicked work.
This popular children's book about a mother and daughter who woke up to find their body switch had a lesser-known sequel called A Billion Ouroboros. This popular children's book about a mother and daughter who woke up to find they've switched bodies had a lesser-known sequel called A Billion Ouroboros.
The concept of this movie has been done so many times, but it's so good that you can put so many different spins on how it happens. I think wasn't Jodie Foster in the original? As a kid, was it her? I'm misremembering that.
I think you're right.
I think it was Jodie Foster. And the answer is?
Oh, Freaky Friday.
All right, we got Tiffany and Candy.
Yeah. Yeah, Lindsay Lohan, I want to say it was like the third or fourth version. I remember Jodie Foster and then
then they're making another
Fred's
sequel of
Fix.
that, but not a billion before, so unfortunately.
Interesting. Judge
Bro, let's
Reinhold and
look it
Fred
up.
Savage did one.
Oh, shoot, she
Yeah,
does?
Jamie. Yeah, I really like the Jamie Lee Curtis one. Absolutely.
All right, we've got who's picking? Tiffany's picking.
I'm sorry, I'm thinking I'm behind here. Aren't they the same one? The Jamie Lee Curtis and Lindsay Lohan? Are they in that same one?
Yeah, the same one, yeah.
The actual Big Bang. Sort of believe
That's
that
me.
is you.
Okay. Number one. When they're gone, they're gone. The heat created by the early stages of the Big Bang created our entire supply of these two gases. And there will be no more.
I did not know that fun fact at all.
Okay, you repeat it, Sword?
Okay. Said when they're gone, they're gone. The heat created in the early stages of the Big Bang created our entire supply of these two gases.
All right, I think we have an Apu on that one. You guys were close.
Yeah, half right.
Answer is
Helium and hydrogen.
Yep. Apu.
We can make helium though, right?
No.
What are they
capture
using
it.
to put in those balloons?
They capture it, yeah. It's actually it's going to be it goes up in price all the time because it gets harder and harder to come by. Until you build a rocket and get out there to some of those stars way out there somewhere, you're going to be out.
Interesting.
apparently
created
can't. I just about
by-
to say that we're just wasting it on balloons.
You're gonna have you
Ain't
know how
that
to get
some
to the
shit?
expanse before you're going to
It's
get
not funny.
any more helium.
Yo,
I funny.
my fingers are crossed to make it to at least the beginnings of the Expanse era of Earth, of our Earth.
The first thing I would like to see, and I don't see how hard it would possibly be, is for somebody to have a ship like that can hear like that far above and get some of that crap out of the air. Some of that junk that's floating around up there. Things that just get
I don't understand why we don't
pops
have
off
a big
here,
one
pops off there.
because, yeah,
You go out and look at some of those satellite images, and it just looks like a big old garbage dump running around the planet.
and half of them are busted. That's wild. The wastefulness of humans.
One of the first to put forth the theory of the Big Bang was Georges Lemaitre. I never say that right. Anyway, though he did not name it as such, he referred to it as the primeval atom. What was his profession, his occupation? This was in 1927. He referred to it as primeval atom. I can read, I can.
I was gonna say, I don't
But he
think
believed
that
in the Big
person
Bang, he
would-
just didn't call it that.
Yeah, I was gonna say I don't think that he would know what he's talking about, but no. Then I looked at the first word of that answer, and yeah, that explains it all. Because they literally have archives full of information about this stuff.
Yeah. It just is
And
not
you
the kind.
can't
To me,
just
it's
go
not the
check it out and
occupation that you
read.
would normally think of as an astrophysical kind of guy.
But they are, though.
Yeah,
It's
they are.
just kept very secret. And you guys aren't going to believe this answer. Go ahead, Sword.
Okay, my guess is he a dentist?
No,
Okay.
far from it.
The dentist. No.
Are you ready?
Yes.
He was a Catholic priest.
Wow.
See, you got it in just before Sword said it. So
Yeah,
I low-key want to give you a point for that.
He taught in a
Up to
Catholic
y'all,
university in Belgium.
All right, are we giving Tiffany because maybe he was both?
I feel like it warrants 1 point.
All right,
Nah,
It
1
doesn't
point.
surprise me because there's a lot of like
Just
Catholic
one.
priests that are into like science.
I mean, well, it's low-key like the Maesters. They have the whole thing where you can earn a Valyrian steel link because you've mastered different magics, but then they say no, magic doesn't exist. It's exactly what the Catholic Church does.
Yeah, he was a physicist. He taught science. He taught in a Catholic university in Belgium, and that's his subject was physics. It's just not a. I never put priest and physics in the same sentence.
Exactly.
I'm sorry.
That's why they have to call it something else, because they say no, the Big Bang and all that other science shit did not happen. No, that was our Heavenly Father, and I have faith too. I get it, but the two things don't mean they have to be separate.
They don't have to be separate. I mean, God could have created the universe with a Big Bang.
Yeah, exactly.
Exactly.
Yeah.
The Big Bang happened because a star completely exploded and created whole galaxies. Well, who put the star there?
Yeah.
Stupid,
It
man.
seems to me like a higher power that we can't understand would be able to do that. That's all I'm saying.
The name Big Bang was created by Fred Hoyle in a 1949 interview on a BBC radio. He had a fervent dislike for the concept, and he supported another theory that was known as what? He's the one who called it Big Bang in this interview, although he hated it. But he lived with another theory, and there was a group of people that had another theory. There's lots of theories, but this was another biggie at the time. You don't hear too much about it anymore, but back in the late 40s and early 50s, it was a big thing.
The explosion of our scientific awakening as people.
So because the Big Bang was like so popular, they just went with the Big Bang.
It's the little whimpers theory. No, I'm just kidding.
No, it's I think it's they had one way of phrasing it, but there was another group. Instead of calling it the Big Bang Theory, they called it what this answer is.
I can't wait to find out and see like what I'm voting for.
Yeah, they believed in kind of an opposite concept, sort of.
It feels like it's the same situation as what was his name? Who was it that Tesla was going up against? Was it Edison?
There's people who believe in that.
Oh yeah,
the expansion,
Thomas
like
Edison.
the Big Bang, it keeps expanding and it's going to keep expanding and so get just on and on and on. There are other people that believe it's more like a rubber band. It's going to go out and then it's going to come back. He's not either one of those. He's something entirely different.
Yeah. It's weird though. I don't know if you guys watch anything like on NASA's channel, but there is a phenomenon that they've been studying for quite some time, and of course, we're primitive humans, so there's no explanation for it. But something is pulling like all of our galaxy into itself.
The big
but it's
shrink.
so far away that they can't tell exactly what it is, but they can visibly track how we're moving. Yeah.
Like a big black hole.
It's intriguing and also scary at the same time.
Oh, yeah.
It is. So is the concept of the the magnetic fields of the Earth changing and all at once and toppling us over. We'll still keep turning, but it won't be worth it.
If I get a nightmare tonight, or I should say that when I come back from work, I'm blaming all of you.
So they can theorize all they want.
All
Only
the
God knows what is
ways
going to
the
happen.
universe can kill you.
You're right.
Well, he believed in the
I agree,
steady.
Tiffany.
I'm sorry.
No,
Am
go
I
ahead.
supposed to say? Can I say?
Yeah, you can say it.
Yeah,
He
yeah.
believed in the steady state theory, basically that nothing's moving anywhere.
All right, we have an Apu on that one.
Nah, I like Big Bang Theory better.
And I was gonna say, I think I know why that we don't. Yeah, this is why we don't hear about this anymore, because every truly learned and studied scientist now is like, bro, go sit down. This ain't for you.
It was a big thing at the time, but it's not. I mean, it's gone now. Okay. Oops, went too far.
You don't think we're moving either? It is visible. It's been tracked. But then again, yeah, they could just be feeding us bullshit also. So yeah.
Well, see, back then when the theory was big, they didn't have as powerful of equipment as we do today. They didn't have so much stuff in space looking back at us as they do today. Anyway,
yeah. Space is
what
wild.
famous theoretical scientist and mathematician, when presented with a paper putting forth the Big Bang Theory, said only one thing? He stated, "Your calculations are correct, but your physics are abominable."
Interesting.
That's something Sheldon would say.
Exactly. That's exactly what I was thinking.
What?
That's absolutely some shade that Sheldon would say. Yeah.
Yeah. Well, and considering the he was a famous scientist, theoretical scientist, and mathematician. And famous, very famous.
Okay, wait, it's not a name that we're looking for. At least according to what's on the answer sheet. So here, I'll read the thing again. 2 scientists from Bell Labs working at the Holmdel Horn antenna in 1964 saw a leftover glow from a Big Bang, but mistakenly thought there was a problem with the antenna. And when they examined it, they discovered what they thought was causing the problem. What was causing the problem? What did they think was causing the problem?
On the last one, Tiffany got it.
That is wild that this is what they came up with, though.
Yeah, I saw a thing on that on.
Yeah, they got a lot of ribbing for it.
Yeah, when y'all hear this answer, you're gonna shake your head as much as you can't see. I'm shaking my head right now because that it just speaks of ridiculous hubris of some folks when they think they know it all.
Yeah, they had the answer. They just didn't believe it.
Mm-hmm.
They had what they were looking for, and they just couldn't. It was a mistake. It had to be a mistake.
They viewed it as a mistake, and this is the fuck shit that they came up with to try to cover that up.
Yeah.
Humans.
They didn't get credit for it in the end, but they got a lot of crap in the beginning.
As they should have. And speaking of crap, the answer is
bird poop.
Crap. Apu. Speaking of crap, Apu.
So if someone just wrote Apu just randomly, it would have been like, oh, I actually got it.
So we have Tiffany picking again.
Oh, hilarious.
Apu.
All right.
Well,
talk about some
the thing is where they were at in this high area. There were a lot of birds, there's seagulls, and and all kinds of birds. They were everywhere. And so it was logical for them to think that it could be something like that. It's just they didn't even consider the fact that what they were seeing was really what they were seeing.
Which is that's a wild take to me. We have a category, Neanderthals. Who was that, Mary? I think that was you, ma'am.
That was me.
Yes.
All right. I just actually finished rereading this, so it was just funny that it came up. Ayla was raised by Neanderthals in the first of this book series. I will take either the series or the first book. Ayla was raised by Neanderthals in the first of this book series.
I don't think I've Ayla.
If it's not going to be a spoiler, can you tell me who wrote this book?
Jean Aw.
Okay, it's not it's not the series I was thinking of. There was a series about different peoples on Earth in different I don't want to say time periods, but just in different regions, and all of the books that centered around the very specific tribes were named after that.
Yeah, Big Brother Not
But
Home Yet.
there were 2 authors on that series, though.
It was made into a movie.
Yeah, definitely not the series I was thinking of.
Oh,
Yeah.
what's the first guess? Yeah, what's the first guess? Somebody's not happy.
And answer it.
It is Earth's Children or Clan of the Cave Bear.
That's a good series of books. I didn't get all the way through them.
It is really good. I did. Yeah, I'm just rereading. My favorite was the second one.
Do you know if it's on Audible?
Yeah, it's an audio.
Should be.
All right, I will make. Can you put a note in our chat to remind me of that later, please?
All right. Number 2. That was an Ampo. Number 2. The first remains were found in the Neander Valley of what modern-day country? The first remains of Neanderthals were found in the Neander Valley of what modern-day country?
And now I know where that name came from. Interesting.
You have like a 1 in, what is it, 200? Guess a country.
Yeah, I can't even, and I'm fairly certain I could not even get the accent right to give a clue.
All right, good guess. Good guess.
Indeed. Well done. Well done on that one.
Candy and Tiffany. All right, easy. This one might be easy.
Oh yeah, fast fingers on this. Fast fingers.
What type of structures did Neanderthals usually live in? What type of structures did Neanderthals usually live in? Yep, caves.
Okay, so yeah, there he is. And we're not even making fun right there, Candy. Yep. No, you did that. That was fucking a brilliant ass guess.
All right, when a Neanderthal died, what did they do with the body?
That's the same shit that everybody in Westeros should have been doing with their dead bodies, especially the wildlings.
When a Neanderthal died, what did they do with the body?
Wow.
I mean,
Yeah, Planet of the Cave Bear,
Candy
through
got
Amazon.
dark.
It's on Kindle. Get
I
paperback,
mean, that's
hardback.
what
It's on
I'm
Kindle and
thinking
it's on
too.
Audible.
And
And right
like,
now, if you have a membership, it's 99¢.
oh wait, hold on. Okay. See, my minor dyslexia kicked in, and I'm looking back at the answer key now, and that is not the word that I thought it was a couple sets ago. So yeah, no, that's kind of absurd to me, and I feel like they should have did what I was thinking about the first time.
You have a guess, Tiffany?
Yeah, give us a guess. Actually, but both give new guesses. We'll give you a couple extra seconds. Answer again. There's not a right answer on the board yet. Throw it in a river. Are you thinking with your Westeros brain, Candy? And there it is. We got one.
There we got it. Okay, Tiffany got it. They were buried. And that was kind of like the first discovery of burials.
Which is why I'm with the Norse folk, Nah, burn them shits, okay, Send me to Valhalla in a burning shit.
All right. Paleoanthropologists made a recent discovery of a hyoid bone, which suggests they could do what?
I wasn't for cremation, but after I saw like how much like a freaking casket and stuff costs, and the
funerals are
I'm
expensive,
like,
bro.
what is on? Come on now, I'm dead. Like, why do people have to pay all this much to get my body buried?
Look, you know what? The funerals and that whole industry is so expensive that a lot of, I would say 95% of the random calls that my call blocker does not catch is always about somebody trying to sell last rites.
Oh, wow.
Something or other setups, like, and it's for emergencies. If something comes up after you pass, your family won't have to worry about where those funds are coming from. I'm like, okay, but I have a retirement plan already, though. I don't need your final expenses, anything. I've had a few of them get mad and hang up on me because I just like to sit on there and waste their time. I channel my best Kit Boga. If you don't know who that is, go check him out on YouTube. He's hilarious in what he does with these stupid ass calls. And the homie Phil the Issues guy. What's going on, Phil?
Hey,
great to see you.
All right. Well, the answer is speak. Tiffany got it. So Tiffany, you're picking the periodic table.
Tiffany has ran the whole board.
Oh, Tiffany has killed it. Tiffany's done good too. Phil's got to get his point.
Right. I feel like Phil actually might know some of these. Okay, let me pull this off. And let me scroll to the page that I need. Okay, so I'm going to show you an element of something, what it's labeled as on the periodic table, and you tell me what it is. First up, and I made this one easy on purpose. I think everybody should know this one. One of the most important things you do have to pay attention to in your body, especially if you like to donate blood or plasma.
Shout out to Magneto.
Facts.
Or Tony Stark.
Yeah.
And I think we got that.
Answer is.
And yes, the answer is indeed iron.
We have Tiffany, Candy, Phil.
Indeed. Next. NB. Okay, I don't know why, but I just had a random thought of us to do trivia based on the TV show In Living Color from the 90s and some of all the hilarity that went on with that show. I'd like to put that up for vote.
God, whose interview I saw the other day, and I'm like, I need to go rewatch Living Color.
Rewatch who?
Living Color, because I was listening to what Wayne's brothers, Shannon Sharp and what was it? Oh, Damian Wayans. I'm like, yeah, I need to rewatch.
Your sound sounds a little bit wonky to me.
Yeah, I think that's Sword.
Might be
The
echo.
Oh, so that's where
fan.
the echo coming from now. Oh, I hear it, man.
All right, everybody answered.
Yeah. Indeed. And yes, it is niobium.
Ooh, good one. All right, we got Tiffany and Phil.
All right, next up. TM. Shameless Google. Look, ain't nobody gonna hold you on that. Because I guarantee if Timo Lisi was in here, she has like the ultimate fast fingers vibe. She would be doing the exact same thing. And also, if you watch this later, Timo, shout out. We miss your face. And 1, 2, 3. All right. We got all 3 answers. And yes, Thulium.
All right, Phil and Tiffany.
You know what the irony of that is? Yo, scientists just be making up shit all the time too. You're fine. Yes, is a yes. Absolutely. All hearts to Timo. And next. SR.
Ooh.
Like, except for the first one, I purposely tried to pick elements that I didn't really know about myself.
I've never heard of any of these.
Yeah, I've not heard of any of these except the first one so far.
Well, I knew the first one.
Yeah, I think everyone knows that first one. It's like ingrained on us. Like, no, you gotta keep your iron up. And again, especially if you donate blood, if your iron count is too low, they will not let you donate because it'll be too dangerous for you. And 1, 2, 3, we have it. Yes, strontium.
Does that make you strong?
Okay, I don't know if you meant this as a troll or not, but it is. We don't judge for typos. That works. And I will give you an extra chuckle point for that too, because Splotanium just sounds like a wild ass thing, and just the innuendo in it. That's worth the chuckle point right there.
Yeah, definitely. All right, we got Tiffany.
This is what,
Phil, and
you know what? It was a troll, but you were so close to what it was. We gonna give you them points. An accidental win. I love to see it.
And congratulations for not getting the YouTube show or hide.
Right? Normally they would block something like that. You are correct.
Okay. Who got it?
We've got Tiffany, Phil, and Candy with the chuckle.
Okay.
Oh man, that's lovely. All right, AG. This actually I think should be an easy one too. this is also very common for your doctor to tell you, "Hey, you need to get this up in your blood cells."
It's the pirate one.
The pirate one without the R. Grr, arg.
Yeah, Buffy.
But yep, that's exactly what I was thinking.
It's the
Buffy was good. Yo,
Neanderthal
have you heard the news, Fandom?
Yeah, the revival.
They're bringing it back, and I love that it's not a reboot; it's just a continuation. I always appreciate when older shows come back and do that.
But I'm wondering, are they gonna do like the comics? Remember, like the comics picked up right after the TV stuff.
Yeah, that's right.
Is it that, or are they gonna do past that? I'm curious.
Yeah, we're gonna have to wait and see. There has not been too much buzz on it because it's
Just don't. I hope Josh Whedon isn't attached to it because he was doing some creepy.
Yeah, that would immediately bring the whole vibe down. He said that the table makes no sense. I mean, you're not wrong. I remember my days of learning the periodic table, and some of the letters and the formations just did not make sense to me at all. So there are very few of those elements that I remembered, but it wasn't chemistry, and I very much excelled with doing the random experiments that were required.
You just have to learn the song.
Man, I hate that.
What'd you say?
You just have to learn the song.
What's the
Pyramid
song?
Table, the song.
You know, yeah.
There's a song.
That's how you memorize it. When
I don't know the song.
In science class, that's how you have to. That's how I had to remember it. I had to sing it.
You know what? And here's a tidbit, and again, somewhat, but not really, shameless plug, because of what Fandom just said. You know, do you know the song? If you've been watching The Wheel of Time and you hear, "Do you know the song?" I think you know the exact people we're thinking about. That just jumped into my brain. So, with that said, if you're a Wheel of Time fan, come through and watch me and the ladies, Lady and Meeks, chat about it tomorrow on my channel.
I have read it. I have not watched it yet. I've got it in my queue, but I haven't.
The consensus that I've gotten from the fandom is, if you're like a just staunch book believer, you're not gonna like the show. Like JD rants about this shit like it's his job because he does not like how they're doing some of the things, which I get. You know, everything isn't gonna be for everybody. Yes, the Tinkers. Yes, Candy. That. And yep. The two I thought.
Well, as long as they don't go as far away from the book as they did with Game of Thrones, they'll be okay. A little off, that's fine. You know, it's okay. It's something different, but don't go wandering off in a whole nother world.
Well, they have, our watchers have been very good about like not giving us like complete book spoilers unless we ask for it. So what I've gathered is there's just some of the sequences, the timelines are done differently. Especially this season, there's a very powerful thing that Moraine finds, Lady Dalmadred, and that thing in the book actually goes to someone else. But I like the way, I don't have a whole lot of book knowledge, but I really like the way they've been playing the show. I've been all in since season 1, and I will absolutely continue to watch.
As long as they don't change it too much. See, I know that you can't do an entire book. You can't do a show and use everything in the book. Otherwise, you'd be watching the show for the next forever. It would take so much longer to do it. Exactly. You have to abbreviate. You do. I understand that. But sometimes they don't abbreviate. They just go out and get their own thing.
Yeah, and I don't think that's what's happening here. But again, I'm not a book reader. I can only take the book reader's word for that. And
it's kind of the same thing. It's kind of the same thing with manga and anime. I mean, you can read a manga and the anime may be close to it, and it may not be. Sometimes it seems like with the anime, they take the pages out of the manga and move them around so they can put it in whatever order they want.
Yeah.
It's weird.
Especially if it's selling good, they want to just like do more with the pacing wise. They may extend it, change it.
Yeah, and Candy is right, because that is also something that has been said to me from JD, and I get it. There's a few other book. I guess book purist sounds antagonistic. I don't mean it that way, but there's folks that wish that they would have stuck more to the book story. Me, Meeks, and Lady D have been joined. Lady D right now has started the book journey. I think she's on like book 2 right now, or maybe book 3. But me and Meeks have not read any of those, and we're enjoying it. So, we'll see. And if you're a bit of a book purist, that's okay. Come by the chat anyway, and give us your thoughts on the random changes. It still fits. So Silver, did we get anyone that said Silver? Oh, yep, Phil got that. Okay, well, oh wait, Tiffany got it before.
Yep.
So Tiffany and Phil for that last one. And I do believe that was the last question.
Yep, so we'll need a score.
So yes, we'll have our Lady Sword go through and do the score updates.
I'm ready if
And
you're
then
ready.
we'll see where we go. Yep, go ahead.
Okay, Tiffany's got 171. Congratulations, Tiffany. There's no minuses in the score in the board, so you won. I'm sorry. Spoiler. Tiffany has 171. Candy has 93.
Spoiler alert.
Candy has 93. Dr. Wizard had 28. Jackie had 17, and Phil has 21.
All right.
Indeed.
So Phil can move up.
So, yeah, I mean, if there's a high enough number on there, though, I don't know. We will see. All right, hold on. All right, so we'll add this back to the stage. And wait, let me get this last one off. All right, so who are we picking?
Oh, wait, you gotta ask the question.
Oh shit! The question. Sorry. My bad. I forgot. All right, so
we're picking 2 weeks. We're picking 2 weeks from tonight. That's what we're picking.
All right.
Speaking of Big Bangs, Sweden's Sleazy Joe claimed to this in 2008.
Which I absolutely had to look up because I did not know this band.
Oh, no, they're not a very well-known band. But they have this claim to fame in 2008.
Oh, yeah, okay, and I just thought about the freaking line that was in the song for that. Any takers? Do you know the song of this answer?
The song of this answer?
There it is. Yeah, there are many variations that could be made on that. But Tiffany has absolutely ran all of the pockets.
Yep, Tiffany
in this
got
session.
it. At 143.2 decibels.
Which I don't know that I would want to fathom even being in that at all.
They're loud.
No gracias. So, let me remove that. I mean, this really isn't necessary because the scores are very clear. But it's okay that you Google that one. Yo, when I play trivia, sometimes you got to get a quick Google it. I understand. But who are you choosing, my lady? What scores will be added upon you, or will you get the no soup for you? And no, you will not get no soup for you.
It's Sheldon.
Because I do remember that Sheldon didn't have him under there. $35. Whoa, Tiffany. Indeed. And I love that for you. Very fun. What was Raj? What was Raj? 25. I think I gave the no soup for you to Maya. I could be wrong. Yep, there it was. Amy Farrell had the no soup for you. It will be in a different position next time we are on here. Thank you for joining us, everyone. Always a pleasure and fun hanging out.
It was. So we'll probably be back in 2 weeks. Don't have a topic yet, but we may.
I don't know.
Or we might play
y'all want to
games.
choose a topic? Yeah, we can do a topic, or we can do some Jackbox, or
Our loyal hardcore fans can pick the subject for next week or next time.
there you go.
There'll be
Jump
these people
into
here.
the comments. Jump into the comments once we end and let us know what y'all are feeling. I do
90s.
believe 90s. Okay, so somebody make a note of that, please. I like the 90s. There were so many cool things that happened with music and TV and movies in the 90s and books. Awesome. I know me and Fandom, I believe next Tuesday, we'll be doing a Daredevil Born Again episode.
Yeah,
Are we doing a double
penultimate.
feature for that?
No, because the
Or just the penultimate, just 8, right? Yeah.
By
Because
the
the next
time
one
the
doesn't come out
finale
until
drops,
Thursday.
is we're already like within the stream talking like about the preview.
Right.
So yeah, unfortunately.
Indeed. Ooh, wait, Lord of the Rings. Have we done a Lord of the Rings?
I think we did a Lord of the Rings versus.
We haven't done that for a while. We've not actually ever done an exclusive for to them. We always put them with something else.
Yeah. Okay. Well, let's put that in the cards. And Candy is saying also a full Potter. I don't think we've done a full Potter. Twilight. You know what? I could roll with some
We did
Twilight.
that in young adult, but we didn't do a full.
No, yeah. I think we touched on it in young adult, but not a whole lot. This would be exclusively Twilight. I could rock with that. It's one of those series that is just ridiculously awful, but you watch it for the nostalgia every time.
No, I will
So,
defend that. Only the second one was awful. The rest were pretty good. Because that's that one part where she's literally so depressed. Well, then again, it's understanding. But when I saw the movie theater, how she was just not standing, but just sitting in that room for like hours on end.
Yep, October,
staring in the season, and I'm
November,
just like, come on now.
There's I don't know, maybe at some point in time me, Meeks, and Lady D will completely roast the whole Twilight series, but yeah, we'll see how that goes.
Let me know.
Tuesday.
I get some popcorn there.
Right, I will do that. Tuesday, again, me and Fana will be on DJ's channel talking about Daredevil, and then Monday, me and the ladies will be speaking about some more Daredevil also, but this weekend, Saturday, we're doing Wheel of Time, episodes 5 and 6. And Sunday, we'll be doing Daredevil, also episodes 5 and 6, in order to catch up with the streams I had to cancel because my laptop has been on the fritz even more this week. And I believe we'll be on with Heidi on Costume Co. on Thursday as well to talk about like full season wrap up for Wheel of Time, and it'll be fun. So come through and hang out with us. You'll enjoy yourself, I guarantee. Anybody else got stuff coming up besides trivia?
So we're not making no Devil May Cry video.
Yeah, well,
Wouldn't that be okay?
You got to get in the line though. See, last week I had a perfect chance. There was nobody that wanted me to do anything, give anything, drive them anywhere, anything, and I got strep throat. It was not one thing; it's another. But it's on my list. I liked it. It wasn't like I said, it wasn't A+, like perfect, but it was good. It was fun. Like I said, it's like a cross between Supernatural and Bleach.
Mm-hmm.
I fucks with that. I like that crossover. All right, yeah. So again, put into the comments stuff you want us to cover, and we'll get her done. Thank you again for hanging with us. Be safe. Have a great weekend, and we'll see you next time. Peace out.